motherfucker. No, it wasn't that hot. I don't think.
I'm just saying you want a bottle of water.
Oh no, I think I'm all right, man. I think I'm all right. You folks ready to get started?
Hit the goddamn button.
Everybody good? Hacks, folks. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. I'm your host, Reggie Classic. And as usual, we got a house full. We got Keith is in the building.
What's happening?
Mike is here.
Gang.
Oh, shit. And as you hear in the background, management is also here. Tiff is here.
I ain't coming next week.
I mean, okay,
Yes.
damn.
But
Yes.
hello.
Yes.
Damn. All right.
Keith, don't flinch too hard.
Yes. I ain't flinching. I'm scooting up.
How y'all doing, man? Everybody all right?
Good,
Can't
man.
complain.
I'm cool. I don't have many complaints. I don't have
No,
many
not
as
at
I
all.
usually got. I'm all right.
As you usually got?
Yeah. I be
Damn,
complaining about shit. I'm getting old, bro.
Well, yeah. That's kind of how time
One of
works.
the telltale signs is that, and you fart hella much when you pissing.
I think that's some shit you ate.
Nah, nigga.
What the hell?
That morning piss, nigga be like, no.
I mean, but that's
old.
normal.
And you might be right. It might be some shit they ate
That's
the
what
night
I mean,
before.
first of all-
not digest the same. That's fine.
First of all,
Some old nigga
I was
shit.
doing it when I was younger, so it ain't got shit to do with doing earlier. It's just shit I ate the night before. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just, it's just that bullshit, that shrubbery eating.
Yeah, this nigga over here.
Yeah.
Real strict diet.
Real what?
Strict diet.
Real
Have
bad
you lost
gas,
anything
nigga.
else? Because you normally start your bullshit off of what you lost.
You know, I'm down
I was trying
for
to
remote.
avoid that shit.
I don't want to.
I wanna
throw
know.
my shit in nobody else's face. You know,
Ain't nobody-
I'm down for remote.
There you go.
So let me know every other week.
I regress and then I bounce back. You know what I mean?
You don't want to throw it in nobody. But you
Ain't
act like, we in a competition or something. Like,
Well,
niggas,
ain't none of
tell your shit.
none of that.
Niggas faked on me last time we was in the competition.
Ooh, talk about it.
Niggas
Talk
faked
about
on
it
me.
then.
Who faked on you?
Talk
Both
about
these
it.
niggas did.
Nigga, I called you out personally, nigga, one-on-one, because I knew the other niggas wasn't about to lie.
I said hit me up in July, right?
You said hit you after Tiff's birthday.
Okay. Tiff's birthday's in June.
I lost 4 pounds at the bike ride, nigga. I ain't figured you was ready.
Nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was ready, guys.
We know you was.
Yeah. Don't start. Don't start. Just
Yeah,
go on.
I'm gonna let you rock
Yeah,
with that.
you
Go
can
on,
live.
Let me get my moment.
Hey, man.
Fuck niggas.
Stall him out, Debo.
Well,
Stall
swim
him
across the
out.
bay, nigga, all the calories you burn, but whatever.
Oh,
Stall
man.
him out, Debo. Stall
Hey,
him
but you know
out.
what? I was thinking about that shit the other day, right? When we was going across the Golden Gate Bridge, you notice
What kind
how...
of shoes to wear?
Not even that. But you ever notice the
You ain't shit.
motherfucker ain't even protected? Like, no wonder motherfuckers jump off that motherfucker.
It is protected.
It's a whole net on the
It's a
bottom.
whole
man.
net.
Oh, so that on
And
the
it's a-
bottom?
and-
And it's a net on the
it's a-
side.
it's a
Well, they
fence.
can't put it up so that it.
Because that little
obstructs
fence
the view.
wasn't shit.
No, it's a net underneath that.
I ain't see that.
It's a little catcher.
I mean, you
It's a
ain't
little
gonna be able to
catcher
see
down
it.
there.
Oh.
You can't see it. I mean,
Okay, well.
They don't
Yeah.
want you to be able to see it.
no.
If you look before they put that extension little fence on there, you can look down, you can see it. But it's a little net or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
Catching niggas.
Yeah, just in case. Like, nah, nigga. Nah. Deal with your problems. Deal with your problems.
Right.
But my thing
Nigga
is-
land in that net and be like, motherfucker. what-
Find another way. Nigga.
Find another way.
I'm going to roll up this motherfucking net and something else
Jumping
catch
off
your
the
ass.
bridge is like,
Listen, man.
what they got to do with the bridge?
The numbers are staggering. Like,
What?
Because nobody thought about that shit before when they first put it up. Oh, this bridge is going to be lovely.
that
80
dude.
bodies later.
Can I tell y'all, like, that was one of the things I wanted to see when we was on that motherfucker. Like,
What?
The exit points where motherfuckers be jumping off that motherfucker.
They just climb over
Nigga,
when they're
wherever.
walking and just jump.
Wherever, nigga.
Standing up on there, looking left,
It's a
looking
long way.
right.
That nigga said, looking left, looking
It's
right.
a long way down either way.
Yeah, you don't die before you hit the water.
You hope.
You hope.
Or you gonna hit that concrete water.
Oh, it's gonna feel like it. Yeah. You gonna feel, nigga, you ever belly flop from too high?
Yeah.
That motherfucker push your whole shit in.
You ain't gonna get no
That's where we
splash
ain't
points
been
for
yet
this.
this summer. To the pool, to the beach.
What's up?
You hit the beach up, I mean,
Where?
I'm down for it.
Ain't been summer. Well, at least here ain't been summer. Coastal.
Shit.
Said
Coastal
coastal.
Pig,
Coastal.
the black pelican, the black seagull.
3 people just asked me, like, when are you guys going on the next trip? And I was like,
Trip? Like a trip? Or
Yeah, to the beach, by the beach,
Oh,
around the beach.
Oh, that ain't. That's what I'm saying. What kind of trip we talking about?
That's
Talking
a
about when I
trip.
got
Or
with the
you gotta
passport
need a-
out, or
Yeah.
just I'm driving down to the beach.
I thought we was going to like a water park or something.
We go to the water park this weekend, ain't it? Family first.
Put on
That
hella
water park
baby
shit.
oil.
That shit during the week.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that shit
niggas
going
got
on.
jobs.
Yeah, that shit during the week.
Especially
Look,
my
You
niggas
also
ain't
check them out though. Go to I think it's familyfirst.com, I
Yeah.
believe.
Usually you
They
wear a
have the
shirt.
whole lineup. Yeah, I know. I usually have the little shirt on. They got a whole lineup of the events they're doing this summer because the football camp comes up.
Yeah, it's
on
coming.
the
It's
13th,
becoming.
I believe.
It's becoming pretty soon.
Yeah, I think this
Anytime
weekend.
things start like that, they have their week.
Yeah.
The camp is coming.
They do like the bowling, the camp.
They have a,
show.
They have a talent show,
bowling,
bowling night. Then the bowling night is usually right before
Thursday. Before the camp.
before the camp, and then it's usually when Marshawn was still playing, it was also like almost like a going away party.
Yeah.
We go on a training camp type party that night of the camp. All the adults find a fucking club and they go turn that motherfucker out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess that's canned.
How are you, sis?
I'm good. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no struggles.
No struggles, no
Life is good. They raised my credit limit. So life is always good. Credit went up. Credit looking good.
That's the kind of shit
Weight
we like to hear.
Weight went
Yeah.
down. Boo.
Oh!
Need to call them niggas back.
Nigga said boop.
So you know,
Call them niggas back.
Word.
gotta respect greatness.
Got
Hey,
to.
it's me. I'm greatness. All right. I'm just saying.
So
yeah.
I guess we get ready to dive right in. But before we go, was y'all
Did
4th
y'all
of
ask
July?
Keith how he was
Don't
doing?
nobody care about how Keith was doing.
Oh, okay.
Keith
Well,
already said he didn't do nothing. He just
nigga,
said
I've
he
been
doing
working.
all right.
is your life good though?
My life is good.
Your skin clear?
Shit, all that water.
Oh,
You drinking? You a
nigga-
gallon
Nigga
gang?
a fish now, huh?
I mean, it saves me.
His skin
It
is clear
saves me.
though.
But
That's real.
man, this weekend.
You
I
looking
work.
light skinned right here in the T zone.
For those who don't know what that is,
It's
I
the-
thank you.
from brow to
Thank you.
brow and down to your
Down
nose.
to
You
your
looking
nose. That's
you looking light.
that's it.
It's working for you. Keep drinking it, Keith.
Okay.
All right, moving
Okay,
on.
moving right along these fake, people that does makeup and all that.
Yeah.
Woo! These fake that do
The
makeup.
face, I'm saying these face people. Like,
Oh, okay.
y'all, I don't know
thought
what
he
to call
said fake.
y'all.
I was, that
No, I
was
said
as bad as
face
gay.
people. No, face people. I don't know what to call y'all. You know what I'm saying?
They call them MUA.
Please give me-
makeup artists.
Okay, makeup artists. They know all these.
MUAs.
Because ain't no regular nigga. Oh, your T zone is just so bright. Like
No.
what nigga? Like,
Motherfuckers
hey,
is sorcerers.
yeah. And they is
Sorcerers.
because you look at one and then next thing you know, they be in there cooking up magic.
I'm telling you, like, just off the, because we off subject anyway, but Reg now can tell, like, when a chick's eyebrows ain't together, when her makeup is wrong, just because I've had to.
And I'm talking shit about y'all too. I'm gonna let you know. Your shit ain't blended. I'm saying something.
He'd be like, why her eye look like that? Like, yep, you already know. Good job, baby.
That a Sharpie. Like,
No. So I'm walking down the street, and I swear for Jesus, this black dude, he was walking towards older guy. I don't know if he was just like he didn't care or he's trying to stay
I
young.
already know what he did.
This nigga had Beijing on
He
his
colored it.
eyebrows. Nigga had Beijing on his eyebrows, on his face, and his hair. I say, my nigga.
He colored in his beard. He lined his beard.
no,
yeah, that's that
look,
old
he
nigga
had
shit.
man. I'm like, fam.
Old nigga or
Oh, no, it was an old nigga.
it's usually my daddy did that shit once. He did that shit once. He was colored in his beard. I said, "Stop doing that shit."
Please.
Because you're gonna be mad when somebody mistake you for homosexual.
First of all, look here. That
Because
Beijing,
that's kind of what they do. They color it in. They got that.
that shit. Look, that Steve Harvey lineup is
is it
not
Steve
good.
Harvey?
Cut that shit out.
No, what's one of the Jacksons? The
No,
Jackson
Tito.
got that. Tito, he got that.
Yeah.
that-
Man, look, he still wear makeup, but we ain't going
I
there.
said Tito be having a whole face on.
Yeah, Tito wear makeup, still got finger
man.
waves,
Ain't
still
nobody
hanging on.
counting Tito.
Okay.
First of all, we just saying, like, let it go. Like, so we had a conversation yesterday. We at work. We had a conversation about Beijing, and my supervisor say, I used to use that shit. I used using just for men, right? But he say that nigga say, shit, I had to use it a few times because I'm like, just let it go gray. Fuck,
Some motherfuckers,
embrace it.
some motherfuckers can't stand that shit, man. So today, right? I'm sitting in front of Tiff's job, you know what I'm saying, waiting to pick her up. His brother come out the building, he got his suit on or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like he probably, you know what I'm saying, worth a couple $100,000, you know what I'm saying? He looked the part anyway. Nigga walking across the street, I'm looking like, this nigga fade look kind of fucked up, right? What's going on with my nigga, you know what I'm saying, with the shits? He got the old school, like, ball fade kind of thing going. So, but it's high up on his head. That's what I was looking at beginning with. This nigga shit looking like a yarmulke. Like, why that shit up so damn high? Fam, the whole top part of his shit was gone. So he was lined up, but the line all the way around got super thin because the top was like an island. Like, that shit was just space. The final frontier was on the top of this nigga head.
And that nigga lined up.
And that shit was like, I wanted to yell out the window like, fam, where'd it go? You half bald already.
And I don't really understand it either because he is worth he got a couple million in his
you know
pocket.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I don't get it, but I guess the women love it. I don't know.
This is why I'm saying, this is why I don't understand. You know, now, if you don't know what a bald fade looks like, right? Your hair is gone from below your ear up to right around the top of your ear already. So you already got it gone from that all the way around. And then you got a whole island missing in the middle of your head.
Got that cul-de-sac.
It was almost like, you know how
so
Jewish
why the
people
fuck
wear
are you
them
still
things?
holding on?
The yarmulke.
Yeah, so why are you holding on to this little thin ass? You got a hair goatee. Like, your shit just hella thin.
Oh my God.
All the way around.
Hair goatee.
Come on.
What are you holding on to it for?
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, listen, man, I don't know what's going on with brother.
I mean, that was just, we could have said the same thing about Stevie Wonder. Like, nigga.
Hey man, they need to quit
but who
they
telling
need to stop mistreating Stevie like
That's not
man.
his own.
That's what?
It's not.
So you telling me you can't feel them dreads? And nothing but the Sherman Hemsley on top?
Come on, man. Y'all gotta
Listen,
chill, bro.
we can't talk about Stevie right now. He's having some health issues.
He's getting a kidney transplant in September.
Is he?
Yes.
Good.
So he's taking off music and getting a kidney transplant.
Good. I know he was going through that.
Yeah, he's getting
Shout out and prayers to Stevie. You know what I'm saying? Recover soon.
I got a question. Don't you? Can't you give somebody a kidney?
Yes.
So why do you need a transplant if you can operate on one?
What?
So you telling me you won't? Because if you have one, your breathing is still kind of fucked. So if you got two, I mean, two lungs is better than one.
Okay, I just was asking.
And your kidneys.
I was trying to understand because I know,
Kidneys,
like a
I mean.
liver, you only get one of those.
Right.
So I can kind of
kidney
see
transplant?
the liver transplant, but
Kidney?
I was trying to understand the kidney.
Usually you want to have at least one healthy.
Yeah, one healthy one. Because your kidney
it's
is your
stringing.
filter.
Yeah.
Your kidney is your filter, basically.
Right.
Everything you eat and all that.
Yeah, all that
shit,
other
so.
bullshit. Your kidney filter,
Okay.
all that. So if you got one healthy, imagine all the bad shit you eat.
Okay.
Going through one.
That's why certain people when they do like donate or whatever, you can't do shit after that. So you gotta be mindful of what you doing. You can't drink the same. You can't smoke what you know what I'm saying. Certain shit you can't do if you donate one.
Even if you donate one, can they give you one back later?
What?
Only if that one you gotta start failing.
Right.
Okay, that's real.
I mean,
All
shit,
right.
you gotta find a match and all that kind of shit. So, as I was saying, everybody's fourth was basically dry, right? I mean, it sounded like
Then,
Beirut by my
motherfucker.
house, but
I mean,
I went to work.
Yeah.
yeah, so you was at work, Keith was at work.
nah, I wasn't at work on that one. I was
Oh,
chilling,
you just that's right, you
chilling
chilling
in
at
the
your
room,
mom's, yeah.
Came home.
But let me say this. Y'all need to start, like, you should definitely proofread shit that you post. Y'all got to start looking at these plates before y'all post them online.
What do proofreading plates got to do with each other?
That was like
Because
reading plates.
you got to look at what you're saying, see if you misspell some shit or whatever, and look at this plate and being like, do this shit even look, you know what I'm
so
saying?
you telling me
cool.
misspelling it makes food look ugly?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand.
He said double check your work either way
Right.
it go.
There's a
Whether it be
parallel.
a plate or you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to
It
understand how
looked
the
like a bunch
how
of
the
you
two come together.
motherfuckers was eating cat food. Some of that shit just looked nasty. God
But-
damn.
That's like etiquette though, right? So we've all seen the chicks who be on IG. We trying to take the photo of their ass out. They room look junky and dirty than the motherfucker.
Right.
It's that same kind of shit. Like, nigga, be sure before you hit post,
Right.
everything you need it to be is lined up in the order.
But see, what my thing is, don't post the shit. I don't give a fuck. It might be good to you. That's fine.
Oh, you mean the food?
Yeah, it might be good to you. You ain't got to post everything you fucking eat.
Watch this. Reg, what was on sale, my nigga, for the 4th of July?
Oh, Sweet Baby Ray.
Told you niggas.
For $1.
I told you.
What?
I told
So
you,
what?
nigga. That goddamn coop.
He making it seem like I said this is the best
Nah,
sliced bread.
I'm just saying.
It's what I like.
I told
It's
you
cool.
that is recipient sauce.
Damn.
So then, what kind of barbecue sauce you like?
We already had this talk.
Which is what?
But you didn't want to hear me out when I was telling you it was recipient sauce, and during the holiday, that shit plummets. The price
it
goes
don't.
down. Niggas was in that motherfucker with Costco joints. You know what I'm saying? Like big ass joints.
So
and
you like
shit.
you like
Welcome
crafts?
to
No.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
He had Kinder's.
Kinder's just came about.
It's my favorite barbecue sauce.
That white people bullshit.
Man, oh man, because it's named after your likely neighborhood neighbor, your black neighbor, Sweet Baby Ray.
Oh,
That sound like a nigga that abandoned his kids. Sweet Baby Ray.
it actually sounds like a nigga with like 10 kids that he actually fuck with tough. He sound like a country nigga.
Sweet Baby Ray.
He definitely sound like country who
That
got
got
his
hella
own juke joint.
kids,
With
right?
a big ass Cadillac.
That they like that old watery ass barbecue sauce.
Here you go.
Yeah, yeah.
We are
man.
not going to argue about barbecue
See?
sauce again.
Did y'all have
My
some?
point is
regardless?
proven.
Did y'all have some this?
No.
on the
Some
floor?
barbecue?
No.
Yeah.
I had some barbecue.
With the Kinders?
Yeah.
And you did it? That's real.
I went on the 4th. I went to Texas Roadhouse.
There you go.
I still never been there.
Never?
Hey man, look here. I think I got full
Is
before I
that
even
not where
ate.
we went?
No,
Where
you
we
don't
go?
like Texas
So-
Roadhouse.
Oh.
That's why we haven't been.
They actually got good ass
Hey,
chicken at that
hey,
restaurant.
that rolls.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah,
that,
I heard the
Well,
rolls
that-
is
that
fine.
Hey, me
cinnamon
and my
butter.
girls fucking the rolls up.
I've never been to Texas.
Hey, me and my girls fucking. So then you can eat the peanuts.
And
Just throw them on the floor.
That's so disgusting.
No,
That's probably why you've never been.
that's probably why.
you did
Because you
one.
just
Oh my
cracking
God.
peanuts. Hey, just throwing that shit on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, and they
Hey,
give
that's not-
you a pail, and you just.
That's not even in me to do that shit.
I ain't gonna
It's,
front.
you know what? It's not that when I first went there, very first time I went there, I was like, the fuck? He's like, oh yeah, you just.
I just feel like there's gonna be shit crawling down there with it.
Or in the back at least.
Yeah, it's
Because all the
like,
peanuts and shit.
this motherfucking floor and the rest hated for roaches. I was like, yeah, nigga, they gonna give it right to you. Nigga, you ain't gotta do that.
Texas
Motherfucker
Roadhouse.
be packed. But the steak, the
It'd be
chicken.
packed with black people?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the places where the after church crowds be at.
So it's
The
taking over
after church
churches.
crowd
Yeah,
be
them motherfuckers-
everywhere. So.
Denny's, don't go to no Denny's, IHOP,
No.
motherfucking
Southern Cafe.
Southern
No.
Cafe. Don't go to Applebee's. Don't go to none of that shit.
After
About
church?
12:30, 1 o'clock, you never
And
get it.
nigga, stay as far away from hometown and Golden Corral as you can.
My
man.
question is, like, back in the day, okay, so like when I used to live in Texas and my great grandmother was out there, she would cook breakfast. I mean, not breakfast. She would cook dinner, put dinner on the stove before we even left. So we came home, we had food to eat. Is this the new age
this is
grandma
good.
thing?
Yeah.
What? But you remember, most of the old folks anyway, some of them, they always went after church, they always went to go get something to eat anyway. Some.
No, I don't know.
No,
people.
I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm telling you.
Shit.
Listen,
You know.
Hey.
there's two big things that you're missing.
What?
First of all, Big Mama gone.
Big Mama gone.
Big Mama, that whole you
Now
gotta
she
also
about-
remember though.
She about 42.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta also remember though. Back then, by the time you got to church, it was time to eat. You came home to eat dinner. It was still only like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mothers came straight home like you skipped. You was in church from breakfast to lunch.
Right.
You come out starving, so everybody, oh, grandma cooked already. It's 4 o'clock.
I used to
dinner.
be in.
You
I
hungry?
used,
Yeah, you
I
hungry
used to
again
be.
3 hours later. So at 7 o'clock, you fucked off.
I think we didn't eat till about 4.
I used to be in church looking for
Yeah.
spots for us to go after church. So by the time we walked out the door, hey nigga,
Hey, first.
I just
We
don't.
headed to Applebee's.
I'm just saying I don't remember the whole craze of, oh, it's after Sunday, it's after church. Let's go get something to eat from
Know
these
what it
different
is?
restaurants. We actually went home and sat down and had greens
That's when
and
most
hot
of
water
it is.
cornbread.
See, but
and
remember, your granny probably started
Yeah.
preparing all this shit the night before anyway. Nothing other the day of.
And you know the biggest thing? Serving so damn long now, doesn't nobody want to go home and start cooking?
No.
I'm in
Motherfuckers
church
be
all
long-winded.
day.
I ain't gonna be before you long. 2 hours later. That's not long. Come on, man.
But I think that.
Shit, 8 plates later.
Niggas start ordering DoorDash from the pews.
But I think it depends on what church. I mean, I never understood how they go to most older folks. They go to that morning service at like 8 o'clock. Then they go to that service at like 10, 11. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
We
was invited to the church down the
ain't he saying the same thing that he said
your
earlier?
church there.
Hey,
Man.
First of all, I used to
tap out in that night service. They used to come in there, Mike, you going? Wake up and turn my motherfucking Xbox on.
Let me tell you something.
Mike is in there asleep. He ain't going.
Listen, man. If I went to the morning service, don't ask me about no night service. How come he didn't say that shit this morning?
Even if it's at another church?
No,
How come he didn't say that shit this morning?
No, but it's another church with another pastor.
I heard the word.
I got my word in.
Yeah, but see,
good.
I used to get slick, and we ain't go home right after dinner. We would go straight to the other service.
Church, yeah.
So that way I couldn't get over it and do my possible.
See, that's
See? All that, and the whole church didn't like you.
Right.
See what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that like you can. I think that I start going to stay at home Bethel.
mattress
Can we
AME, mattress AME,
Stay home,
pillow on the double round.
Come on, man.
That's what I fuck with you.
Covers the Mount Zion.
I literally
God.
started going there after like my grandmother used to
Lightning
force
bolt about
me.
to hit the whole
Gigi used to be
goddamn-
like, "You got to come to church if you want to live here." And so once I was out of all that shit.
Wow, nigga turned to a heathen.
Listen,
Nigga turned to a heathen.
When you force people to do things, I mean,
Not just
hey,
say what?
say that. Hey, I was the same way.
listen, man. After what I saw, after this Little Mermaid shit with Christians against Little Mermaid.
Oh my god.
That's real.
Hold on, whoa.
Yes, man.
Christians
Christians against Little Mermaid.
of a fictional
Boycott.
character.
Wait, and in parentheses, boycott Holly Bailey.
Whoa.
Yes.
Folks. Okay, go ahead.
Motherfuckers is big mad at this Little Mermaid movie. Now, for those who don't know, I don't know how you don't know. I mean, unless you like my dude Keith here. He on this little sabbatical from social media. So,
But I still know.
but you still, yeah. That's because you still kind of ratchet. So you still kind of keep in touch just via radio and shit. But Disney is, I believe it's a live remake too. Right?
Yeah,
Live
it's
action.
a live action like
Yeah.
Lion King live action.
Right. Of The Little Mermaid. They decided to cast Holly Bailey, singer with Chloe and Haley or Chloe and Haley, something like that, right? She's a singer. Young black girl. Dreads, the whole shit. Great voice. White America, well, most of white America,
Losing it.
and clearly these Christians on here lost their shit. They want to boycott it. They want
So
wild as shit.
You remember what they
Everybody's
did
upset.
when Annie came out, though, so you shouldn't even
First
be
of all,
surprised.
look
That's
here.
why I
They
wasn't
went-
surprised.
They went crazy when the Mall of America had a black Santa. So now
I forgot about that.
the Mall of America in Minnesota had a black Santa, and they lost their shit.
Went ape shit.
So now you get mad at a black person like they ain't no black Dutchmans. Pretty sure there is. You get mad at a mermaid that's fictional.
Yes.
That's supposed to be Dutch.
But shit, the hell with all that.
Wait,
Yeah, she was supposed to be Dutch.
she was a Dutch mermaid?
According to them.
According to them, she's a Dutch mermaid. Something
But-
that's born in the water.
Not just, fuck all that. Her motherfucking crab was Jamaican.
Jamaican.
He was, though.
Hey,
He was,
That
though.
was Jamaican.
Kissy girl, whoa.
That's what I'm saying. The crab is Jamaican.
That's
but
not
she,
it's
she,
a lobster.
whatever.
Sebastian.
What is Sebastian?
Is he
Sebastian.
going to be black in the live action?
He was black
He
in
was
the first,
he was black. He might as
be.
well. Shit.
I hope they give Samuel L. Jackson a
I'm
part.
not the sea.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
So he can. Ooh, please.
So now, here's my thing, though,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
It's probably in a warm water location. 9 times out of 10, I believe they were in the Atlantic anyway. that's right there in like the Bahamas and shit.
Yeah.
That's right in the Caribbean.
Facts.
Okay,
Damn niggas. I'm trying to understand.
so we do know Sebastian was black,
Right?
and Ursula was for sure black.
Yeah.
Is she going to be black in the live action?
I don't know who's playing Ursula.
they haven't
They
released.
haven't
I don't know if
released
they
that.
released anything
I'm
else.
about to say,
I
don't
think-
release nothing else.
I have no idea. But if you really just sat and really just looked at it anyway, it's like, she should have been black anyway.
But you know, so
But Hollywood will put white people in Egypt too. So until they ran the whole shit.
They
Yeah.
did.
Yes,
gods of Egypt, and they
multiple
white than a
times.
motherfucker.
Multiple times.
So you know, it got me to thinking. So they coming out with Mulan, another live action,
Right.
which is based on all Asian and
Yeah.
Japanese, I believe it is, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can see, this is based on that, and then you have a black
Yeah, you
person.
got a whole culture behind that. Like, yeah.
But you put a black person as the main character. Whoa,
I
whoa,
bet
whoa,
she'd
whoa.
be white.
No, they got the whole cast.
Oh, so she Asian? You know they like to put white people in
Yes, but,
No, but
because they had a white
hello?
person play Princess Jasmine.
Will Smith was a goddamn blue genie.
that's
that's different.
fine. That's
That's
still a
fine.
fictional character.
Well,
It
shit,
could be
get
real-
mad
it's still
about that
fictional.
then. Get
No,
mad
I
about
just think
that
that
too.
I just
They
think
kinda
that
were.
Bollywood
Word.
should have boycotted
Hollywood.
because she could have been Indian.
Oh,
Princess
in the
Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine.
That's why I didn't go see it.
Where?
Word. I didn't want to see a white Jasmine. For what?
First of all,
We-
I've seen it.
Listen, we know what Hollywood does, though.
We do.
Hollywood came out and told you that Tom Cruise was the last samurai.
Hey, listen to me. Didn't we go see that in the
They
theater?
did.
Yes, we did. Your brother answered the phone.
Oh, God.
Yeah, started having a whole conversation in the theater. Yes, we did.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he was the last samurai.
He was the last samurai.
The ending of that movie is still funny as fuck to me. When them niggas had that goddamn that gun, start mowing them niggas down. Like, get the fuck out the way! What are you? That nigga sitting there. Like, yeah. Fuck these old ninja habit ass niggas.
I mean,
This is what Hollywood
Guns,
does,
nigga,
man.
bullets.
which is
This is what they do.
I don't understand how the fuck you get mad at something that is not fucking real. I can see if this was based on a real story.
Well, she
Yeah.
was depicted as a white person.
No,
That's
but
quite
I
true.
can see if it had like a cultural thing to it. Like
Right.
Mulan has a cultural thing.
Or Moana is a cultural
Pocahontas.
thing.
Right.
So are we going?
Pocahontas. No, this is what I'm saying. But this is a mermaid. This is a fictional character.
And in the cartoon,
That's why we
she
didn't
had
get
black
mad.
friends.
But that's why we didn't get mad when the mummy was a white dude. Why?
And he had on eyeliner.
Every time they put a white man in Egypt, they got makeup on. He got eyeliner and some shit.
Wasn't
Right next to the
Russell Crowe
moon.
there?
Talk.
Russell Crowe where?
Was in like
Oh, the
Legends
last
and-
mummy.
No,
Last mummy he
I was
was
talking
in
about
it.
Egypt. The
Fucking
Titans and Kings and Gods and,
No, that-
and we boycotted that shit. Remember, because
Oh, you
everybody in
talking
there
about,
was
You talking about
white.
Gods of Egypt?
Gods of Egypt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had one black person.
Oh, I didn't see nobody black.
Oh, it was a few. It was a few. I counted two.
They had T'Challa in that motherfucker. He was in there.
I counted
no,
two.
was it T'Challa? Was
It
it
might have been. I don't know, but
Oh.
it's a damn shame you count on one hand how many was in that movie.
We didn't go see
Anyway.
it
Basically, no, we
because
did
it was
not.
white.
No,
It was really white.
All the saviors was white. according to
Yeah,
them.
according to them.
I was like, no.
Nigga said it was really white.
It was. It was. What? Tell me it wasn't. Tell me it wasn't.
No, I'm
There's-
just
there's
you
only-
laughed
there's
at me,
only-
but I'm just saying.
There's only one movie I've ever seen that I can recall that was whiter than Gods of Egypt. Now it's a Christmas Story. What a nigga in that movie know?
Nowhere.
Not even like a Lenny type nigga just on the side watching the motherfucker
Where
leg
did
through the
that take
window.
place?
What?
Christmas Story. That shit looked like it
that
took
was-
place in Utah.
Nah.
No, it was in the Midwest. It was like
it's
Indiana or Chicago
yeah.
or some shit like that. Minnesota.
Okay.
Some shit where niggas ain't really trying
Really
to get
ain't
outside
being,
nowhere.
yeah. When it's cold.
Moral
as
of
fuck.
the
And they was in
story.
the suburbs.
Are you guys feeling it that
What? I
she's
love it.
playing Mermaid?
I like the fact that she can do it and she can sing.
She can sing. That's
How
the
about
biggest
that?
part.
She can actually sing.
If she couldn't sing, now I got an issue. But you can actually sing. Give a fuck.
Okay.
If you can act,
So you say yeah, you say yeah. What you say?
I think she should have been a BBW.
what?
That's what Ursula is.
That's what Ursula is.
That's a beat.
Just
Body shaming. They body shaming.
I didn't really care for her to be black.
I didn't care.
I didn't
what she
care
was.
for
I
like
didn't care
the
what she
little mermaid.
was.
When I think of Ariel is a white ass, red hair, blue eyed mermaid. She had black friends in the sea. Her
She
daddy
didn't. It was one
was
person.
Hulk Hogan, if you look at how they drew
You
him.
know where Daddy was? He gonna say Hulk Hogan.
When you think
This nigga gonna say Hulk Hogan.
Hey man,
when you
his
look
name
at
was
how they
Zeus.
drew him.
Thought his name was Zeus.
No, that's not his name. I'm saying the way he looks. If you had
look like
somebody
Hulk
be his daddy,
But what
Her
I'm saying
daddy.
is, cause stop saying she had black friends.
she did.
Stop saying,
Oh my-
nigga, it was Sebastian. That was it, nigga. And she talked to a groomer, a big ass fish who was white,
A group.
whatever the fuck he was. I don't give a fuck.
So my thing is, now that she's black, how do y'all feel about her going after a white prince?
It better be a black nigga.
damn.
He gonna be
Fuck
white.
it.
Is it any
Piss him all the way off.
Is it any different than the shit they already doing? No.
Cheat with the lobster. Fuck
I mean,
the
because
lobster.
Tiana had
have a mixed baby.
Tiana had
Call
an
it a day.
actual Princess Tiana had an Indian
Who's that?
prince
That's
of sorts.
the black.
Princess and the Frog.
Oh, okay. You said I'm like, because I mean, who the
Princess Tiana
Princess
had
and
an
the Frog.
Indian.
This why you need to have some kids, nigga.
Why? I seen the movie, but I just don't remember names.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name
know what
was
I'm
Princess
saying? Okay,
Tiana,
thank you.
and her
Kids ain't got
the
the shit. I'm
man
big ass
in the
kid.
movie was
Okay.
Indian.
I mean, he still had color. Shit. Still had color, nigga.
So y'all not mad about it. I just feel like
I'm
they
not mad
should've
at
left
it.
her
No,
white.
no, no,
I
I'm
wasn't
not
really
mad.
interested.
I'm not mad at all.
So you think they should have left her white?
Yeah, I think they should have.
Why?
I feel
I'm
like
just asking why.
All this blowback is ridiculous.
I mean, like the blowback, white people just do too much all the time,
Yeah.
though. So I'm not even here like with the blowback. I'm just saying, like when you see the Mermaid, when you see, like
But that's
all our lives has just been Ariel.
But
is
that's
but that's because it's Hollywood. Like it's like this is a new this is not when they first introduced this shit came out with
so
92.
this is my problem. I don't want
93?
them to make characters that they already created black. I want them to create
black characters.
black characters.
Okay.
Like, don't
Okay.
just try to make characters black to pacify people.
I don't think it's the pacifier.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, get in the crib.
That's that bullshit you talking.
Nigga about to fall out the fucking chair.
Oh, this motherfucker hurt.
Good.
I thought he was possessed.
I was gonna say the demon coming out of him. It's the wrong way. Shit.
No, but I just want them to create like.
Nah, I mean
I want
that's
them to
one thing.
create black characters. I
It's
want them to
not-
create movies for black kids that they can identify with. It don't got to be Annie. It don't have to be
understand.
the Little Mermaid. Create new things. Like we have so much.
But it's
But
still
it's-
new to the kids. though.
Exactly.
It's
Some kids
not
ain't
new
never
to
seen the
us.
old ones.
I feel like a lot of kids. I feel like Little Mermaid, just like Lion King, is like a staple movie for kids.
No, it's not.
What they watching it on?
Thank you. They ain't watching on
The Lion
VHS.
King and Little Mermaid I still own is on a VHS.
Thank you.
That's
So
how old
what are
that
they
shit
watching?
is.
But we none of us have little kids except for Mike.
No,
So-
but what I'm saying is, even then, he had to go buy it on DVD.
He had to go
and the
find
kid
it.
would have to want to see it.
I thought they had it on Netflix.
Little Mermaid?
Yeah, they got Little Mermaid and
It's,
What's on
it's
Netflix.
possible. It is very possible.
But are they really looking for that? No.
I tried
don't
to.
wanna
I
argue
tried.
with
No,
No,
I'm
not
not
arguing.
arguing.
I tried to show Spud Lion King. That nigga turned on
See what-
Avengers.
Yeah, they don't get. That's what I'm telling you. Like this is a new age. They don't know about old shit.
I mean, I get it, and I get what you guys are saying. I'm just saying, I personally would rather them like build new characters and
No, that makes perfect
That's
sense.
perfect
makes
sense.
sense.
Because you're probably right with
Yeah,
the
that's perfect
pacification.
sense,
They know we're
yeah.
going to go out and give them some money now if you made the lead character black.
right.
So it's still a money grab in some in
But I
certain
don't
ways.
think it's the passive. Me personally,
But-
I don't think so. It's just this is who they felt was perfect for that role at the time. This is who they cast. They probably had a bunch of them. This is who they got, and I'm fine with it. Like I don't think it's to
get it.
pacify nobody.
Shit.
We let you motherfuckers ruin potato salad. Goddammit.
They ruin that shit for themselves.
Yeah,
I
they
ain't
did
eating
that
that
for
bullshit.
Raisins.
Anyway,
But yeah,
I'm
no,
ready
I
to
think it's
bullshit it
crazy.
all.
I think the backlash of it all is like it
It's
just
too
lets you
much.
know that racism is still alive and well. And,
we knew that.
It's too much.
Well, we do know that, but people try to pretend as if that's not the case. Both black and white people
But
do.
see,
Look,
go ahead.
I look at it like this, man. Y'all got to get over Ariel being black the same way we had to get over Jesus being white.
Oh,
Are people over that?
No,
They go to that motherfucking church every day with that white dude up there. I don't know who that dude is.
Kenny G, nigga. Kenny G.
I don't know who he
But that's
is.
what I'm saying. I don't think they got over it. I think they actually believe he looked like that. Because why would you hang
That's
him in
exactly-
the church?
Because that's the only
Don't look
picture they-
nothing like
Okay,
wool.
okay, but listen to what I'm saying though. That's how you get over it.
Yeah.
So if the little kids going to see this now believe Ariel is going to be a black girl, by the time they get over, they want to remake it. It's the white people. You're gonna be uproar. Ariel was black to them.
See how you saying you think she should be white? We know that she was white in the cartoon.
Okay.
We knew she
Cartoon
was a
being
white
people.
bitch.
And how much you want to? I guarantee Sebastian with that Jamaican voice was a white nigga.
Hell nah.
We need to look it up because
Hell no. Hey, I don't want to find that out, bro. I do not want to find out that.
Why?
Let me know how the sausage is made.
Right.
Find out for me, please.
So all right. So we going from
Get your Googles.
from that
Get your Googlers.
from that smoke at Disney to the brouhaha at Disney. So maybe we might need to scale back on black
Man,
folk being
look.
around Disney.
Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all saw this video. It's been circulating. This family.
If you have not seen it, you might be under a rock.
You might
Yeah,
be.
you gotta be.
It was on the news this morning.
Oh,
This family decided that, you know what? The happiest place on earth is too motherfucking happy. And we got to do something about it. So this family got together and said, you know what? We're going to stand right here in the middle of all these people. We're going to have this shouting match.
We got a two-pack.
Hey,
That's gonna turn into spitting.
we're going to turn into a spit
That's
show.
gonna turn into
We're
all
gonna-
out
everybody throwing these hands.
fisticuffs.
hey, because that nigga. Oh, he's a black nigga.
Oh, okay,
he
thank
was.
you.
He was a black nigga.
Sebastian?
So he good. Sebastian was Samuel E. Wright. He was good.
Shout out to Samuels. Go
Shout
ahead.
out to Samuel.
And that's the
Sure.
only
Hope
nigga
they
on the
bring you
cast.
back.
And that's the only nigga on cast.
Okay.
And it
So-
came out in '89, so it was just white America then.
Nigga said it was just white American.
white.
So-
White.
These fools, again, decided to be the happiest place on earth and get turned. I don't even know what originally happened in the shit.
So
You just-
the guy, the
Something happened with
sister,
somebody's daughter.
the sister,
Shit went left.
the sister said some disrespectful stuff to the dude with
To
the
her niece?
ponytail.
With
To
the
her
pink?
niece. To her niece. The brother came over, which is the dude
In the
pink, and said, "Don't say nothing disrespectful to my daughter and stop talking to my fucking daughter." I listened to it enough times, and the sister
With the big one?
spit on him.
The big one?
Yes, don't talk to me like that.
One whose face he was all in, and yeah, she hopped one and let it fly.
And he let it fly.
She did that.
And then she was
I think they all need to go to jail, including the mama
Everybody
that
needs to
fell
go to
out the
jail.
chair with them dramatics. She need to go to jail
Oh, Lord!
First of all,
too. All of them.
hey, first of all,
you can't walk. Why you get your ass out that
so
chair?
when the other, I'm just trying to understand when the other one walked up, what did she say to piss this nigga off? Because when he hit
started
her,
wailing
and then
on
he
her
just started
motherfucking
wailing on her.
The
So
story,
go
okay,
ahead,
you got
go
one?
ahead. No.
Because the story I heard about it, right, about why he went off on her, was that somebody told him that she fired on his mom.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's
And,
why.
hey, and he came back.
But somebody,
tripping.
the people you were just fighting told you your girlfriend, who actually was fighting you, your family with you, because they was jumping you.
They was
Right.
that's what she said. They was jumping you. I was trying to help you.
And
And
that's
then
actually,
you come back and turn fire on
and
me.
that's actually what she said to the mama too when she walked over there. She said, "Did I hit you? Did I hit you? They jumping on your son." And the sister was like, "Shut up, bitch!" and took off on her. And then that's how she started hitting her, and that's how the mama lost her balance
And then next thing you
rolled on the
know,
floor.
he take off on her, and I'm looking at this now. Usually, if you've been to Disneyland, you see security all around this motherfucker.
They don't want no parts of that.
Security didn't want no
I
smoke.
didn't want no
Listen
parts of
here,
that.
that's fine and dandy.
That
But
wasn't
I'm
a little
saying,
nigga either.
no, it wasn't.
Oh, but did you see when the Mexican and white people got
Hey, they
on his
was on
head?
him.
He back. And you know what pissed me off about this? Let me just tell y'all my part that pissed me off. They squared up. The two men, pink shirt, white shirt, squared up.
And did the schoolyard dance.
Did the schoolyard dance.
White shirt realized he
Didn't
didn't
hit each other not once. But they beat up all the bitches in the family.
White shirt had that T on, so I don't want to get this motherfucker dirty. Got
That
throw it
shit
on
was
tomorrow.
crazy.
He was a sucker.
So was the red
Well, yeah,
pink shirt.
the
Every
pink shirt was a sucker
brother
too.
involved in this shit was a son.
Yeah.
And the
Every
part
brother
that
is
hurt
gone.
me the most was the little baby. Because this is why I feel like the grandma needed to go to jail too. The mama who fell out the chair.
Oh Lord.
I feel like she needs to go to jail too because there was no reason for you to get up out your chair to try to break any of that up. And the kind of grandmother that I would want for my kids is one that would not let my son be running in circles trying to get too close to be knocked down. Get the
That
kids,
little
lady.
motherfucker was running around like a Roomba. That nigga was going in circles. Like,
Wait a minute.
He was scared. He was crying. Somebody else grabbed your kid. Like, that's the perfect opportunity for somebody to steal your kid and move on.
listen,
Why y'all get this brouhaha?
Yeah, he's stupid.
on some real shit, she should have had it like most grandmothers and mothers do. Start beating everybody ass that's involved.
Well,
That's how we
She's in the chair.
She was in a chair.
Air quotes.
She can roll around and start kicking niggas in the shin. Y'all stop this shit. That's
Well,
all
I
we see.
think that's what
Just
she
me
was
fighting
trying to do.
But what I'm saying, just me fighting my brother in front of my grandmother, we both get our ass whooped.
Yeah, I tried to whoop my
They ain't
brother.
playing this shit. Me and this nigga got to a shouting match. We hadn't even touched each other yet. We in Philly arguing at my grandma's house, probably about some fucking cereal, if I remember correctly. we arguing over some. It was fucking the fucking Frankenberry shits.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Cereal
way
funk.
back there.
Yeah.
We funking. I don't know when she came in the kitchen. She cracked that nigga with a pot, then hit me with the motherfucker. Y'all stop this fucking yelling. Y'all figure it out.
So how old was your grandma?
I don't know. I tell you how old I was.
How are you?
My point.
How are you?
Like 7?
Okay.
Big mama.
My point is
Big
that
mama.
grandma looked like she was about 60.
She had to be older than 60.
Maybe 65.
So she
Let's
ain't-
give her
she ain't
65.
That ain't old enough.
No.
My mama is 70.
Which is my point. She still, the only reason why she wasn't in the brouhaha herself is because she had no balance.
No, what I'm saying is, you should be on the fringes of the brouhaha, kneecapping niggas that break this shit up. Is what I'm saying.
Kneecap him.
I think it's a problem when it can get so disrespectful that you would even do all of that
Yeah.
in
In
front of
public.
her.
First of all, you
Oh,
do
they're
that shit
all
in public.
clowns. Well, I'm not taking
I
the
feel like
nose off
including
these
the mama.
niggas. Well, I'm just
At the happiest place on earth.
Because again, if
Fist
it did
fly.
come to that, the first thing I would do is be trying to get that stroller because the stroller was way over here with the
You
people.
gotta corral the kids first.
And then the baby is just running around like you said. He was like hitting the shit
yeah,
like a
they're
Roomba.
bouncing off shit.
That motherfucker.
And I feel like
Roomba, though.
you didn't even trying to get over here in this mess. You're not even paying attention to your
Secure the
grandkids
kids.
just out here. Like, if you can't do nothing else, because clearly you can't. You can't even get out the chair and stand up.
Oh Lord.
Listen,
You stupid.
listen.
You sound like
They
a damn
luck-
soundbite.
They lucky your motherfucking kids wasn't sharks.
Motherfucker
Cause me,
fell down.
if it was me, while you niggas over here fighting,
I don't
I'm about to
know.
find one of these motherfucking lines. I'm trying to get back on one of these rides. Like y'all over here tripping. While y'all over there,
No, babies
I'm
just
over
gonna
here.
cry when they see their family fighting and then
Yeah.
But what I'm
stressed.
saying.
Now when
It's-
they fighting each other.
yeah. Some shit you probably already see at home anyway.
Yeah. I just
This shit ain't
felt
new.
bad for the kids.
This
No,
shit,
this
I did
ain't
too.
new.
This
It's
shit
just,
ain't new
it
at
just
all.
happened.
And then
it
I
just
felt bad
bubbled
for the
over
people
into here.
around who had to corral
Watch
their
this.
own kids and move them out the way because you saw white people picking up their kids and walking over to the side and
These
all kind of
goddamn
stuff.
niggers.
And
Fucking niggers.
Set us back.
well, they was gonna think that anyway. Every time,
They were gonna think it before the brouhaha. It was just black
It was
folks.
just black folks
down the
walking
street.
around. Then when you start fighting, you goddamn
you
niggers.
gonna be
They take
niggas
these
regardless,
niggas
but you'll be
They had to
animals.
get in here on the group pie.
You're
Yeah.
There's no way they take
you're
it.
animals once you start fighting, but just
Y'all see that brouhaha that broke out the stands of that game?
What
No.
game?
I couldn't tell you who the hell was even playing. I
What
think it
happened?
was a baseball game.
Baseball game.
oh, it's always funk at the
No,
baseball.
No, it ain't.
Nah.
No, it ain't.
Let me
Baseball
tell you
games are
something.
calm.
I feel
Let
like
me
it's
tell you
always fun.
No.
Somebody get drunk, spill some beer.
That's any.
brouhaha.
Hey, look, you talking about any
Yeah.
sport with that, but no, baseball is not.
The White Fury in this fight?
Oh, they were thugs.
Oh, they were thugs and animals. They could not be contained.
no.
Oh wow.
Can't take them any fucking where, man.
These colors?
These colors, too many fucking beers, man.
Colors.
Yeah, the non-colored.
The
They
non-colors.
weren't colors.
Yeah, they
They
were
were white.
non-colors.
That's why I was
Okay.
White Fury.
Ah,
It was all
Non-colors.
White Fury.
that shit was
It was-
wild. It was like 8 people fighting.
Yeah.
Damn.
fam.
But then you know how them seats go, so nigga get the tumbling,
Do,
losing
do,
balance.
do, 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 do.
Man, listen,
Hey, look here.
y'all gotta cut back on them brews, man, and
So, yeah, like.
I hope everybody
What
go to
he
jail.
say? The mayonnaise was heavy
That's
on
it.
that.
Just
Mayonnaise.
put
Oh,
everybody-
the mayonnaise was real heavy on that one.
Take the kids.
you know what though? No, let me tell you something.
They'll
No, the
teach you niggas.
No, the punishment they really need: take the niggas to the Disneyland jail and play Small World the whole time they sitting in that motherfucker. Y'all gonna
Hey, you-
suffer for
yeah.
fucking up the happiest place.
Well, I already think dude with the ponytail braids was a little bit extra seasoned.
I mean,
Oh, he's a Christmas tree.
I felt like it.
Oh Lord.
I have no idea.
First of all,
He was-
hey, I thought his shirt was a little cut too low on the shoulder. So, hey, that was my first.
And the way he
thought.
was, and the way he was hitting people was like scary.
It was, yeah, the wrist was a little loose, but you know,
Put them all in jail. That's
put them all
I
in
said.
jail.
Yeah, we just gonna keep it moving.
Right. Thank
We're
you.
going to
so-
Thank you.
So before you go to your
No.
I'm not this. I'm just saying before
You can jump in the car.
I was gonna say this is all seriousness. I'm serious. A 15-year-old boy lost his life. This is before. I'm switching because that was just a little. I got to switch, and it's over some dumb shit. It's gonna be my bird in the end, but in fucking Arizona. Yeah, I'm switching this shit. Yeah, because I'm going from Christmas trees to nigga fuck you.
Thank
and
you.
it's because the mayonnaise is heavy on this.
Yes, it is.
The mayonnaise.
What
It
happened?
is.
Can
So
we come up with a different word?
You want to save it for your bird, or you want to?
now I'm gonna touch on it lightly, but it's still gonna be my
I'll come
bird.
back to you.
So basically, he's 15, sitting at the gas station, playing music.
Okay.
White dude don't like it.
Another one?
This white dude don't like it. Stabs him to death.
Oh yeah, cut his throat.
Yes.
Cut his throat.
Yeah,
Yes.
cut his throat.
Came up
And he
behind
just got
and
out of
cut
jail
his
2
throat.
days ago.
The white dude?
Yes.
Guess what his excuse was?
What?
He thinks anybody that listens to rap music is out to get him.
Yep.
Oh.
Rap music
Because
is
he
the
heard
devil.
the youngster listening to rap music.
He
He
stabbed.
figured he was out to get him and came up behind him and cut his throat.
Oh, so he crazy. Is what
No,
he
no, no.
did.
Hold on. His lawyer blames the jail.
Of course.
Said when they released him, they didn't give him the
The
tools
psych
that he needed,
evaluation.
the medicine and all that.
That's crazy.
So
the
they blamed the
medicine.
jail.
I don't care who they blame.
Oh, no,
Throw
no,
him
no,
in the
no.
slammer.
Oh no. They
Ching.
blame the jail. So burying. Yeah, but there we go.
A 15-year-old boy though.
15.
15.
But that reminds me of the dude who shot the
Arizona.
kids because of the rap music because he was
Yep.
turned down.
Yeah.
And he went to jail for murder. So just sit this nigga next to him and let's keep it moving.
Kill
But-
his.
but that's-
Arizona,
crazy.
but Arizona is
It's
slowly turning into motherfucking Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay in your
There's
group.
always wild shit in Florida,
Well, I think
and now Arizona is bucking because
So now
I
got-
wonder though, is it something that has always gone on and we just
in Arizona.
didn't hear about it?
of course,
Or
of course.
I mean-
it's social media, so we hear more now anyway.
okay.
But now when they're in Arizona, right in Scottsdale, you got I don't know if this like the blackest Starbucks in Scottsdale or what this is, but you got Starbucks basically telling the cops like, yeah, our patrons don't feel safe. with
Get
you
the fuck
here.
out.
There's too many of y'all in here. I'm gonna need y'all to leave. So in Scottsdale, a customer complained to management inside the Starbucks that there were too many police officers inside the store and they didn't feel safe. And the manager decided to go up to these officers and ask the officers to leave.
No. Move out the way or leave. Because you're on the line of sight. What the fuck that means, I don't know.
Because you're where?
in the line of sight of whatever they was trying to fucking look at.
Oh.
Whatever they was trying to look at out the window, wherever, they was blocking their view.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Don't feel safe with you here. Get out.
Get the fuck out.
How many cops was it?
I think it's like 5 or 6.
I wouldn't
And
have
they
felt
pay for
safe
their
either.
and they paid for their coffee. You tell me to fucking leave? Fuck y'all. See what happened when you motherfuckers get robbed. See who's gonna show up.
Well, they gonna have to show up. It's the law,
They'll show up. They'll
They'll
show
show
be late in the motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
and they gonna do a bullshit ass report.
Of course they is.
But my problem is, like, if you have people, this is when I say, like, the hood, and Scottsdale is not the hood, but when I say that the hood needs to police the hood, because now that you've done that and he honored that, now you need people who are willing to.
So Starbucks is the hood?
Fuck
Just
you.
accident.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do,
You
but I'm
can't
just
have
saying.
people. You can't be. I agree with you. You can't be doing shit like that if you ain't got what you need. If you can't call a friend like the dude in Walmart.
But my thing is, it's
I wouldn't do that either.
but it's Starbucks. Now, to your point, if this is like a
Colonia.
coffee house, whatever on up the street, okay, police that. Starbucks, nah, B. That ain't it. This is a franchise.
I still feel like I understand them saying that they don't feel safe with 5 cops sitting around.
It's the restaurant here. They told the cops, we don't serve y'all.
Not while y'all in uniform.
Not while you in uniform. We don't serve y'all. Police got mad. But that's when the people in the neighborhood can police that.
Okay. But you're saying they can't police Starbucks?
Fuck no.
Interesting.
Call the police.
Call the police or remove the police.
Yeah.
Like, look,
shit.
Some of your brothers is here. I need y'all to get this out.
So if you have been traumatized and you wanted to go to Starbucks and you went to Starbucks all the time and you told them that you didn't want the police there because you have felt traumatized by the police, like you felt unsafe, you don't feel like they should do something, you think you should leave?
But you act like police don't. Police are everywhere.
Here's my issue. It's not even about them feeling safe.
Okay.
Right? I mean, because clearly there were no actions being taken by these cops to make you feel threatened, right?
Okay.
Just your presence made them feel unsafe. What's the difference when they report that shit on a black man standing there trying to use his laptop? Like the 2 brothers that was in there.
That's real. That's real.
Talk.
Okay, good points.
So it's like, you can do that shit with anybody.
Yeah.
Well, they do, clearly.
Now, I know. Well, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is management still going around enforcing this?
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're supposed to be the Chick-fil-A copy.
You can get
of coffee.
That's fine. Even Chick-fil-A ain't gonna do that shit.
Let me tell you something.
You don't know what Chick-fil-A is.
I'm gonna put this PSA out here for all you
I'm just
black
playing
folks
devil's advocate, though.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. Listen, if the Starbucks moves into your neighborhood, you're getting gentrified, fam. That is the first sign of gentrification.
Facts.
Starbucks.
Or Pete's, depending on what side of the
Or
country
Pete's, yeah.
Oh, if Pete's, your ass is really out here. Pete's
is a building coming next.
For real.
They heard about it. Yeah. Office building unite.
No, but it's a slippery slope either way it go. Mm-hmm. I don't know what these officers were doing to make this one patron feel unsafe. Maybe niggas looking at videos and motherfucker pulled the strap on the kids and shit about stealing the dog.
Maybe they was hyped like they be on the movies in the bars.
Man, look here, they in Starbucks.
They be hyphy in Chipotle.
You said Chipotle.
Hey man, I done seen some weird shit happen in some Chipotle lines.
No, police be tripping in Chipotle.
The way the motherfuckers, I wouldn't say this if I didn't see it for myself, but the way they apply your shit will drive you fucking nuts. I seen a motherfucker order some sour cream on his burrito bowl, right? And the motherfucker was like being hella careful with the pour, right? Mm-hmm. Dude was like, man, put the motherfucker on there. Like, hey, but I wonder, like, niggas, what's the whole point behind that? Because I felt him.
They didn't get in trouble.
I felt him though, like, hey, man.
I see why after I eat this shit, I gotta take a shit. Because I swear for Jesus, that sour cream is a little droopy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little droopy.
They take inventory on the sour cream in that motherfucker. On, man. The way this motherfucker like
drizzle it. Then if you
that nigga said, man, put the motherfucker on there. You can put the whole spoonful.
Then if you want guac on the side, they charging your ass over for that. I'm like,
arm and a leg.
Well, I get that. Avocados are expensive as fuck. Nobody got time for that. They expensive.
And they're more expensive now. We got this fucking tax on them.
So avocados are expensive. I get when people charge you extra money for avocados. What I don't get is that little people like they put like 4 squares, 4 squares of chicken.
Hey man, come on, man. Come on, fam.
You want extra? That's gonna be $38.50. What?
But they literally. So back to what talking about with the cops. They literally a pile that shit on for them.
I would too,
motherfucker. Because when I call you
in here, Let me tell you something. The Chipotle in Pittsburgh / Antioch. I think it's more Pittsburgh.
If it's in Pittsburgh, they for sure serving the cops, right? Because they need their services in that.
It's only 6 of them in Antioch, but go ahead.
But the motherfuckers are always in there.
Always.
Shit.
Nigga, they don't even cut the car off.
No, cops don't do that at all.
It's
just part of the training.
Is it? I heard why.
Never turn the car off.
I had to ask. I found out why. Because the computer would drain the battery.
Yep.
That big ass laptop, that big ass
that they ain't supposed to be on.
Mac 95. They got
that big ass IBM laptop.
That dial up they got.
Fucking Toshiba, that old ass shit. Yeah, so if you cut the car off,
big ass laptops in here.
You look at the laptop on, it'll drain the battery out. That motherfucker be dead in the water. You be stuck.
I had to ask the cop. I said, y'all don't worry about y'all gas. Y'all just this motherfucker was in the dealership doing a full investigation. Car running. Like, man, why y'all turn the fucking car off. Oh man, computer. So y'all don't worry about gas. Oh, we get free gas.
Yeah. I mean,
free gas, nigga.
I mean, I get
Are
it.
you gonna charge a cop, nigga? Same, like Keith said, when you get robbed at your gas station, you want to tell a nigga,
No,
well,
they have to pay
I
for
didn't
gas.
get
They just don't pay
the city
individually.
pays.
Yeah,
The
that's
city
what I'm about to
pays.
say.
They pay.
They
but
pay, the city
It's just
pays.
off an account.
That's off a gas card, like how we got.
Yeah, it's just a
We
I'd
card.
have kicked him out my store.
You ever
That's
put
all I'm saying.
your gas up your personal car?
No, nigga, because
Hey,
a few
niggas
niggas
get
got
that at my job and got shit kicked.
Hey, nigga, few niggas got fired for doing that.
Yeah.
So this how it is.
Putting gas on in your own car?
Because they give you a gas card and your own personal.
for your
Personal. So this is what I was. Okay. So it was never, they ain't really put it out there, right? So you remember when gas cards was big. Mm-hmm. So.
Shout out to Kate.
Yeah.
Right. So we had a thing. They started noticing, like, damn, you getting gas. Because usually in our van, it's about, you fill up maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times.
Okay.
Maybe, it depends on what's going on. But if you start filling up 3-4 times a week, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, because your van gonna take usually about $100. All of a sudden, you get this one and you filling up for 40. Why the fuck you filling up for 40? Your van ain't taking no $40 to fill up. And you see, you start noticing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So is it because he been somewhere else?
Well, you start noticing weird transaction on the gas card.
Gas?
So now when you're noticing, you can't really figure out who it is or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure everybody was doing it then when I first started. So then they put out this big thing. We're going to start tracking these gas cards, noticing. They giving you a warning. So if you're doing it, halt that shit. Well, niggas didn't take heed. One nigga used it in Brazil.
The gas card? The fuck is
Come
going
on, man.
I bullshit you not.
He should've
Shit
been
candy. Right?
Yeah, hope you
So
enjoyed
hey,
that.
so hold on. So niggas still didn't take heed. This one nigga in Vallejo. He didn't even, so he had Vallejo filled up his car and his wife's car. He didn't even, first of all, the company didn't even catch him. It was another nigga caught him. I don't know if it was a supervisor or whatever.
Nigga snitched?
Seen the nigga, snitched on the nigga. Get your ass up out of here.
Up out of here.
So from then on, nigga, what? Nigga, this going, nigga.
We fired the nigga for the same shit.
Yeah, nigga, bro, they giving you a gas card. The gas is on them, so they don't give a fuck. So I burned AC all day.
All day long.
It's on them.
But yeah, this motherfucker, he was using shit on the weekends. Like, nigga, we don't work weekends.
See, dumb shit
But
like
remember,
that.
I thought they were doing stuff like, remember when I told you a while ago, I said they're going to mess around and put GPS on y'all cars, on y'all vans. And next thing you know, the next week, he was like, babe, they put the GPS. I said, I told you.
Yeah, but I mean, we already
Because
got
if you
GPS.
do that against the gas that you're using,
See,
somebody lying.
So for us, when I'm on call, we burn gas, we do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we do that all the time. So they really, for us in the position I am, you really can't track it because we always using gas and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So
Oh, shit. Let's see. What else we got on this damn thing?
I had a
today, man?
question real quick.
what's up?
All right, what's up?
For the married couple.
I'm out of this one.
So marriage has its challenges, correct?
okay, yeah.
Reg, can you ever tell when Tiff is starting with you? Like, you just be like, oh shit, there's about to be an argument. Can you tell?
I can tell when she's aggravated or irritated. That's what you're asking me.
Nah, I'm like, nigga, argument. Like,
I don't just start arguments, though.
you don't? You've never done that?
Just start the argument just to be like...
Not just
Fuck
to
this
start
nigga, I'm
with,
arguing today.
But you got something that you feel strongly about. And Reg here is like, you can kind of feel him like trying to avoid the shit, but you like, nah, nigga, I'm about to get this off. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so you've done that before,
What
right?
I'm saying is I can feel her getting to that point.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you deal with that? What do you do?
You throw your motherfucking gas mask on there and prepare for the smoke. Right? No, you if you sense it coming though, it's all part of the conversation. Clearly, it must be a conversation.
Right.
Like she don't like just come out the bathroom angry. Like nigga, all right, nigga, this is what this is. Like,
Right.
nah, you mad at that shit you took? Don't be mad at me. But no, it's just a conversation. Like all right, so in the midst of it, I can see like the frustration building or you see the report because her responses are shorter. You can just see it in her tip calls for her face first of all. So you can see it in her face that it's like, man, I ain't feeling nothing you just said.
Right.
So you have to know what you gotta do. You gotta treat that shit like you're in the emergency row of the plane. Remain calm. Remain calm. That's the first thing. When the motherfucking when the motherfucking
this nigga keep showing his
when the
calm
motherfucking
badge.
mask come down, apply yours first before you can help anybody else.
But that
and go from there.
does that apply? That only applies when I'm mad at somebody else though, because I've noticed you do that. When it's me and I got smoke with somebody else and I'm asking you questions, you be like, whoa. That don't got shit to do with it. let me figure out how to let you know that this I don't want that smoke.
So do you get drugged into the smoke? You drag him into the smoke?
He's been dragged into the smoke a couple times.
Kicking and screaming. Kicking and screaming.
He has. But as far as like just being, I feel like your question is like just being angry and just being upset, or
So here's why I asked.
Yes, please tell us.
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure of, I got a couple friends that, they're a couple. And he said to me the other day, he said, man,
All
like,
of them together?
Well, there's two people.
Okay.
There's two people. So
You
he was
thought
like,
all
man,
one?
he's like, man, she come in this motherfucker just ready to go. Like, and the other day, man, we going at it. And I thought we was through, so I turned the Xbox on. I'm like, okay, well, smoke was done for, over with. Whoever won, nigga. Okay, yeah, sit in front of the TV. She go do whatever. He said, nah, nigga. After a while, she came back in there and kicked it back up. Then said some shit about my mama. I said, well, goddamn, like, what would make a motherfucker, like, what happens, like, why do the gloves come off, like, during an argument? Like, what would be some shit that would make...
You want some real truth?
Yeah. Why would an argument go that left? If you said what you said, you got your shit off, and then, boom, smoke should be clear.
Yes.
What's the point of doubling back and then taking the gloves off?
The biggest part of that double back, the way she did it, she don't respect that nigga or his mama.
Yeah.
So there needs to be...
Nobody who loves you and respects you is going to start firing mama shots. Unless your mama did something.
Or unless she feels like your mother is responsible for something you did.
Yeah, that's what I said. Unless your mama's involved in it.
Nobody just
like, I'm
comes
not
back
arguing with Tiff, right?
Fuck your mama.
We having a whole issue, and all of a sudden she's come back in the room, and your mama ain't shit either. Like,
Yeah, like, nah.
That's why I said so. The mother is involved in that somehow, or she just don't respect that nigga.
So here's what it was. So the nigga's like, he's super passive, right? The fact that they even got into the argument was amazing to me, because this nigga's like Eeyore. Like, the niggas just sit there. I've seen him take the punches before, like, damn, nigga, she tripping. And he's just like, man, that is who she is. And
that's an L too, by the way.
He even, went there with her. I'm like, okay, nigga, stand up for your motherfucking self.
This nigga.
And then when she doubled back with the mama shit, he said she feels like he's a sucker almost, in a sense.
To his mom.
And his mom enables that kind of behavior.
I just told you it was something that she feels like.
But why bring that up though? Why bring that up?
The key thing is, I ain't gonna say you shouldn't bring that up. I'm gonna just say that's something that you bring up when you ain't angry as
right.
well. When you aren't angry, So if you said that before to him, and then something transpired that he did something, and now you bringing it back again, that's what women do.
How you politely come up to a nigga and the smoke is gone? You kind of a bitch ass nigga, bro.
No, you say like, if you a punk. I mean, if you think he a punk, or that's what you say, right? You think he a sucker, like a punk. You say like your mama ain't never made you like.
But that's when I said, you said the whole thing about how he like ER just take punches. That's the backfire right there.
Yeah.
That's the backfire right there.
I mean, because in relationships, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta, of course, pick your fights, and not all fights are fight worthy. What if that's just the way a motherfucker go about their shit?
You need to leave them.
I'm not about to sit here and argue with your ass about this. It's not that deep for me.
You need to leave them.
But they feel strongly about it, and then
that's where
that's the disconnect.
You got two options. figure out the compromise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or cut, like Tip said. What you're running into, right? Listen, if she's that fired up and you hella nonchalant,
That's gonna keep her fired up. That's
because what do you think she thinks?
But you don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So now she's passionate about this thing right here, but you don't give a fuck the fact she even feels this way. That's how it comes off. Now, we thinking a completely different thing. Like, we're going to let her get this off, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to even add nothing to this smoldering flame over here, so I'm just going to let her get
That's
it off.
usually the route that I take. I'm cool and calm until you yell too many times. And it's like, all right, goddamn.
Well, no, it is no yelling in our home though, so we don't do no yelling.
There's an etiquette to your arguments.
Okay,
don't do no
what's that?
First-
We don't do no yelling.
Yeah.
You raise your voice, it'll change the whole argument. Like, why you hollering?
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? It turns into something totally different.
So there is a point where you like, hey, nigga, take the goddamn bass out your voice, or
yeah.
like, like I'm one of them people. Like, if you put emphasis on a word too strong for me, that's gonna set me off. I don't know why, but if you put, like, if you like, you a motherfucking lie. Like, if that motherfucker come off too strong to me, like that fucker. Like, if that shit come off too strong, I'm like, hold on, goddammit, wait a minute.
Why? Because you're an artist.
So I think the
sensitive
other
about
thing.
your
But that's exactly what it is to me. Phonetically, if you put that shit out that strong to me, I know that, you know what I'm saying,
There's some discontent
behind
that shit.
And
there's some malice behind that shit.
And then I gotta be like, okay, well, what the fuck is really going on then? As opposed to motherfuckers just being like, well, why'd you just fucking do it?
So the second thing is we don't curse at each other when we upset.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all
Damn.
good.
No, because
it be smoke. Because I don't lie about married shit because I think too many people do it already.
Yes,
I don't lie about it. So
hell yeah.
we don't argue, and that was one of our big things in the beginning. Like, I don't want to go back and forth with you. It's going to be a conversation, or we don't need to be talking about it. We need to cool down and be able to come back to the table.
Which thankfully matched my personality anyway.
Yeah.
Two, if I'm cussing at you, like because I curse a lot. We all know that.
Yeah.
But if I'm in our relationship, and I had to explain this to somebody else, I was like, the person that you know is not the person that he knows. Like, people think, oh, how you deal with her. The person that he knows is completely different.
And I think that's fucking awesome.
Than the person that you guys know. So I'll be with y'all like, and this motherfucker, and raggedy bitch, and you know what I mean? You know, but when I'm having a conversation with him, and it's like a conversation between us, or about us, it's you know, adding curse first for what?
Yeah.
Like, the respect level has to stay there.
Yeah.
There has to be respect. And the problem, the other thing, when you add too many, vulgarities. within your argument or your discussion, a lot of times, just like you, all you hear is the vulgarities. You don't even hear what the hell they saying after that anymore.
Right.
All I hear is you said motherfucker, bitch, punk ass. All I heard was that. You could be talking about somebody else, but the way it came off, it sounded like you're talking to me.
Right.
You're calling me these things.
Yeah.
But I had to learn that from being a coach. That was the first place I learned that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we in the hood, we know how hood coaches get.
Mm-hmm.
But some kids, all they hear is the yelling and the curse words. They don't hear the actual, you know what I'm saying, how to read this defense and how to do this. All they hear is the motherfuckers and the shit sound mad aggressive.
PTSD.
Exactly. So,
and I've just learned from like my family members, like they some strong black women, but they cater to their men. So it's almost like I've learned, like, it's certain ways you talk to them, it's certain ways you handle them. It's, you know, so I don't do that.
I think that's why growing up I didn't communicate with Terry well. Because I used to want to like talk to the nigga, but every word was a cuss word and a threat. It was like, why am I gonna waste my time talking to you, telling you why I did the stupid shit I did, when I know your words and your aggression, there's some other shit coming after that. I'm not about to waste my time talking to you, nigga. Let's just get the ass whooping over with. Like, let's get to that. Like,
let's just skip everything.
Yeah.
Let's get to the end.
But that's how it was to me. So even now, as an adult, if I'm talking to you or if we arguing or whatever the case, if you cuss at me too many times or that aggression is there, then I'm triggered in a sense. Luckily,
I know. I'm gonna say motherfucker.
But you run the risk of, I'm not saying this is what you need to be doing and shit like that. But you run the risk of the same dude acting like Eeyore. Because now it's a pattern of, all right, once you get the cussing, I'm gonna tune out. I'm just gonna disappear.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk away. But you still haven't stood your ground as far as where you're at.
And your ground could simply be, don't talk to me like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Sometimes you got to be like, don't talk to me like that. And if that doesn't change how the person is talking to you, then they don't respect you, and you probably
then
should.
you can dip.
Yeah, because even to me, that defeatist ass attitude was like, nigga, like, I gotta understand you not wanting to smoke, but like you said, at some point you gotta say something.
And the coldest part is you have to say it up front.
Yeah, you gotta nip that
Because
shit in the bud.
it's almost like, to me, if you slap a motherfucker once, right?
Yeah.
You won't hesitate to slap him again because you've done it if there's no consequence to what you've done, right? So if you allow a person to do something, then they think that that's okay and they'll try it again.
Right.
And then again and again. And if you don't nip it in the bud early, you risk having to argue with somebody to the point that they can come back. Like, I feel like, too, if you got smoke and y'all going that hard at each other, there's no reason for you to walk away. You should get some breathing time. And if it's not enough, leave and come back and talk about it. Or sit down in your room with the door closed, do whatever you got to do to get off what you got going on, and then come back and have a conversation.
I think that part is important too, allowing some space there. Like,
yeah, but you can't have an argument halftime though.
No, you can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't
Maybe come back in the
second.
second half and
You know what I'm saying? Disappear to your room because you feel like you over it.
right.
And
No,
then
so you
come
start
back.
piling up more. She's like, "Fuck!" And you know what?
I had 3 more shit to say. Hold on, goddamn it, here I come.
And you should. I mean, but you can. I feel like you can come back and try to address the issue.
But it has
you
to be a
can't come
conversation.
back with on the same wavelength you was on. You can't come back with, and you got me. You can come back with, I need to talk to you. You know, can we talk about this? Can we talk like adults? You know what I mean?
That's why I don't yell. That shit distorts my thinking. Like,
Let me
I need to break this shit down. So
I used
when
to
I
hang
hit you
with
with
this
these
girl
facts.
who. This is one thing I don't do either. I don't call my husband a nigga,
Appreciate it.
motherfucker,
Appreciate it.
bitch ass niggas. None of that, right? I don't say none of that.
All that.
And I don't be like, and I heard somebody recently on a video and she was like, you want me to slap the fuck out you, huh? To her dude, because I guess he was in the club catting off. And she was like, you got me fucked up. You want me to slap the fuck out you, don't you? And I was like, I was stunned because I was like, why would, and I told my friend this who used to call her dude nigga all the time. Why would you want to date a dude who is okay with you disrespecting him like that? Like, that makes you less of a man to me for me to be able to stand there and just disrespect you and you don't have nothing to say. Like, you ain't... And my thing is, you got to know how to check a woman. This is a secret for all men. You have to learn how to check women without checking women. Does that without being disrespectful.
I know what you mean.
And that's why I said a simple, fuck you talking to? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, nah.
Maintain low tones.
You at a 77, I need you at a 38. God damn it, wait a
Now,
minute.
see, that might start some smoke. That's along the lines of relax. Okay?
Relax is bad?
Nigga, what?
You need to chill. What about chill? Chill, same
Now,
thing?
you don't tell people they need to chill and they need to
you
relax.
can't.
Not women.
No.
Because 9 times out of 10, when they add a 10, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
So don't tell me to relax.
Mm-hmm.
It's considered dismissive.
Hey, yeah, because that's my go-to. Hey, you need to chill with that.
No.
That's my go-to. And I'm trying to get it out my repertoire.
You got to get that out of there.
I am,
Because it ain't too many that's going to handle that well. What the fuck you mean relax? That was some real shit.
You know, like, it's like,
Fuck you mean chill out? You
gotta-
chill out, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? You take it to a whole nother
If you
level.
did this, I would be chill.
Yeah. Perpetuates.
But I mean, like, when somebody is being disrespectful, you give them a warning. Like,
I'm going to give you the number one rule to argument etiquette for me. The number one rule, I think this goes for men and women, but especially men. No, fuck that. Men and women. Don't argue to win.
that's real.
Don't worry about winning the fucking argument. You're trying to settle a situation.
Yes.
Don't go in for the victory.
Don't go in there for
Even
the kill.
if you think you 100% right.
Don't do it.
Don't go in that. Like, nigga, I'm right. I don't go for what you're saying. Niggas already know. Don't go into it with that, man. Because it's gonna perpetuate. This is just gonna.
Mine is keep the shade and the stingers to yourself. Because when you do that, you turn the
fire shots.
argument. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
turn
shit
the
go
argument
left.
into something completely different. Like, I didn't need you to be extra about what I didn't do, what I did do.
Down.
Like my dad. Oh, my dad says that.
No blims.
Because me and my dad, we go at it. Because he had cancer, and they're weird.
It's fun.
Like Gemini.
They hella. I mean, they
Like
are
Gemini,
because
they got different
it's just so weird. And so he literally will be like, "Put your guns down. Put your guns away." And I'd be like, "I don't have no guns out. I'm literally asking you a question." But that's because I'll be holding him accountable for certain stuff.
Right.
And his response is, "You shooting at me? You shooting at me?" And I'm like, "No." But I say that to say you can't be shooting.
Yeah.
You can't have your guns out blazing when you're having a conversation.
I know for me, when I know I'm arguing and I know I'm right, and this motherfucker's, I just get real quiet. So you wrong, but I'm gonna let you get this shit off, and then when you calm down, I'm gonna hit you with these facts, and we're gonna get on about our way.
I think that's the one.
But that also leads to me with the
passiveness.
Yeah, and you need to chill, like, cause that shit comes out.
But another thing about it though, it's also a disconnect because if it's an issue with you wrong about this, and I'm gonna tell you why you wrong about this, you also have to figure out how she sees it, why she sees it a different way. That's why you can't go completely silent, just let her get all hers off.
And you can't go.
Like, you can't treat it like a debate team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, you get all yours off. I'm gonna counter all your points. Then we're gonna score this shit at the end. Or you say, wait, why do you see it this way? Like, what happened that made you say this is like this?
Okay.
Because sometimes once you clear that part up, the shit's over with anyway.
Yes.
Right.
It's just
Very
a disconnect. So I got to figure out, okay, let me piece this shit together. What that's not what I was saying. What I meant when I said this was this, and this. Then you also have to be able to, like, no, okay, I see how you may have took it that way, but that's not what I meant.
And not to say women are stupid, but the intellectual ones, they always look at things. How did you say it last night, babe? You always look at you put yourself in the situation.
Yeah, they always insert themselves in certain shit.
Oh,
so
To
like
be able to give it
hypotheticals,
Yep.
they'll flip it to where they're now inserted in it, and it changes the whole fucking thing.
So sometimes
So you saying I'm fat?
yeah, that kind of thing, like
Yeah.
right?
If you don't leave me the fuck
But I didn't say none
you
of this.
need to chill.
I didn't
Keisha
say none
don't
of
get in
this.
an argument.
Because he asked
He's
married
like,
couple.
listen.
He did ask for marriage.
Yes, he
No,
did.
he asked married couple.
Keith's over here taking notes.
That's
saw
it.
I peeped it. I
That's
peeped
it.
the head shakes like
That's it.
I got you.
Mental
No, I
notes.
don't like. I
Been in an
don't
argument
argue
before?
with people that I'm.
Yeah, but I'd
In a
rather
relationship
take
with-
it from
that's
people
stupid.
that's been 5-6 years deep in marriage.
'Cause I'm a Gemini.
Not a relationship, but marriage. It's different.
We
marriage
know-
is different.
We know you're a Gemini.
And I feel like
Yeah, shit, if nobody knows that,
Oh, yeah.
no. And I
You
said
don't
that
know
to
nothing
say.
else.
I said that to say.
you motherfuckers crazy.
No, I said that to
battle
say
on the
because
cancel.
we can be, and I hate to admit this. Sorry, Geminis, but we can be very vindictive.
Oh, really?
So, and we are good for pulling our guns out. So, and hitting you where we know it hurts. You know what I mean? So you have to be mindful of that if you want a relationship to work. I can't go full, AK-47 and
Not
go,
you.
Not
Not you, but your other one. Okay, your other personality.
My other personality will whoop your head. That's why I just feel like leave
So,
him
and
over
that's-
there. He's not in this relationship.
But that's
right
why
now.
her and the cancer
Yeah.
be funking.
Yeah, once and the cool part about it, man, with that shit, once you into those kind of like astrology shits and knowing signs that don't mix, you go into it thinking that shit already.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
you
do.
do.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
If
You go in kind of reserved sometimes, but that don't have nothing to do with what we talking about. That's
No.
a whole separate thing. But
Anyway.
no, you just have to be. It's compromise, man.
Yeah.
Do you want? First of all,
It's respect.
It's respect. And do you want this shit to even work?
Yeah.
If you don't want this shit to work, nigga, then, God damn it, go in full Yosemite Sam, nigga. The root is tooting this shit in this argument.
Right.
But if you don't, know what I'm saying, if you really want this shit to work, then you got to go ahead and okay, let's maintain low tones. What happened? What went on? Let me tell you what I did on this end, what you did on this end, and let's figure out what happened to get all discombobulated in a minute.
I also said something. That's my last point on it. You also got to know where your people come from, what they was raised in, how they were raised, what happened.
That's
Just
big.
like you talked about, like not wanting to even have conversations with your brother, right? That's a thing that can like go into your relationship because now I didn't have these type of arguments then, and I don't want to kind of have them now. But if that person doesn't know that, then it comes off as dismissing you or I'm shutting down or
Or
I
they
don't want
blame
to
your
talk
mama,
about it.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the jugular.
Your mama raised a soft ass nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Versus-
bitch.
You, get
You
what I'm
need to
saying?
chill. Yeah.
So.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you don't know why my mama raised somebody soft. You don't know if she was beat, like
Yeah.
so she or
It's
she
all-
felt
it's all
like
kind of
this.
shit.
It's a trickle
it's
down.
a trickle, yeah.
So you got to learn your people and you got to stand your ground on how you want to be respected because it's all about people only going to treat you how you allow them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So my thing is have respect for each other, have real conversations, don't raise your voice at each other. All the cursing ain't necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just when you go into a relationship, and I think you learned this about my friendship in general because I'm like this in general. I tell you what I expect up front. I tell you what it is up front. Therefore, right, straight up. Therefore, if you fuck with me long.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't even give you a chance to be on the fence because I told you
Yeah.
what it was. People need to start doing that in friendships.
Stop
and
treating all the
relationships.
motherfucking arguments or misunderstandings or disagreements like fucking end game too.
Yeah.
Like all this shit don't hinge on this one conversation. Like,
Right. I like what you said about, the win. That's big.
and don't let it
That's a
build.
gem. Yeah.
Don't let that shit build up.
Yeah.
We had to learn that in our relationship because I'm a
absolutely.
builder. You can call me motherfucking Bob. Listen. I'm just keeping it
Bob the
1,000.
builder.
And most women do. They something happens and they say okay.
And I'm dismissive because you ain't telling me about it. I don't know what you're talking
Something
about.
else happened and they say okay. Something else happened and they say so about that. That's
Should
a
be
whole
3 months ago. Like what?
Wait a goddamn minute. That was the 9th.
Yeah. And the cold part about it, you don't even realize that shit till hours later. You ain't even like, wait, that's what we was talking about?
Well, it's gotten better because I do that with friends. That's my cutoff game. Rather than argue with you,
That nigga hit me right
I'm gonna
away.
get you up out of here. You know what I mean? Rather
That's
than
what
go back
Christian
and forth
did
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only time I'm gonna
Yeah.
have something to say
Yeah.
is if I care. Because
Yeah.
if I don't care, I'm gonna get you up out of here. You know what I mean? I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing none of that. And it's the same in relationships. I had to care, and once I started caring, that's why they say catch me if I care.
I went to my nigga page. That shit said add friend. I said Reg. Tim deleted me, nigga.
Listen.
Then I hit the nigga. She ain't reply. I said, ah, damn. It's smoky in this motherfucker.
I don't like you today.
I
so
didn't found out though. It's all right.
SOS.
What did you get your ad back?
Tim, shut the come on, man. A whole motherfucking damn near 2 years.
Hey, I'm just saying you got it back.
All right, so we
got
got
it.
I got
Look at Keith. He's like,
I
I ain't never been over there. I don't really
questions? Hold
know.
on.
That's how it look like.
Question of the week is a 2-part question.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
The first part is the first part is what would life look like to y'all if you didn't have to worry about money?
Ooh, nigga.
Tiff, we can start with you.
Yeah, this is gonna be the longest one. So go ahead.
What would life look like to me if I didn't have to worry about money? Motherfucking lavish.
This
I
nigga.
did it. If I didn't have to worry about money, shit, everybody at this table life would be different. Because if I don't have to worry about money, I'm more Destiny's Child than I am Beyonce.
I like that.
Real life.
That's
So,
And-
and I
and it's
always
real.
tell
And it's
y'all,
real shit.
if I win the lottery,
that's real shit.
do I not always say this? If I win the lottery,
We all
She getting
need
the ass and we going on vacation. I'm just telling you. This is what she been
Now,
preaching.
the order may be different.
Yeah, but
it's those two.
I'm gonna have a
things.
bag packed. Reg, is Tiff off the table yet, nigga? I'm about to quit.
No,
And
we
I'ma go-
We got a 3-week recovery time.
and it's gonna look like how I did the passports when we went on our trip. By cow. Here are the checks. Don't ask me for shit else. It's pretty hefty. Okay? You can quit your job. You can figure out what niggas with, entrepreneurial skills gonna get a little bit of extra to fund those things,
That's
and
real.
we gonna figure out what we gonna figure out. But y'all need them people no more. Come on, let's go.
That's real. You got keys. What would life look like for you if you ain't have to worry about money?
If I didn't have to worry about money, I say probably, let's just say I hit the lottery. Nigga, I'm doing nigga shit for the first couple months.
Jesus.
For the first couple months, I'm doing nigga shit. I'm not even gonna lie
What
to
kind
you.
of
to
nigga
me.
shit, Keith?
Nigga, vacation cars, dumb shit. Buying shit don't even matter. Nigga gonna buy jet skis.
Put a
Nigga,
90-foot yacht in
right? Put it in the front, like nigga. I
think I
don't like.
broke the
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be doing nigga shit. Then other than that, find out, nigga. All right, investments is coming now. You know what I'm saying. See what's up with my friends. What we doing? Like what we investing in. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do some shit together. Let's build this shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring. First, you can't. If these are your friends, your true friends, you can't leave them. You can't.
No.
You can't leave them. You can't leave them. And you know what I'm saying? Because you want them to come along on this journey with you. Because
Right.
you ain't got to worry about nothing. You don't want them to worry about nothing.
If they starve with you, they gonna eat with you.
And if you don't feed your wolves,
The wolves gonna eat
Hey.
on you. The wolves
Hey,
gonna
Hey,
eat on
you
you.
got to
Hey,
feed
feed
the
the
wolves,
wolves,
man.
man. Wolves gonna eat
Wolves
on
gonna
you.
eat either way it go.
Exactly.
Better hope you ain't afraid, nigga.
Exactly. So I
Right.
mean, that's I just want my niggas to eat with me. You know what I mean?
it's so much better.
What you got, Reg?
I'm living my life commando, nigga, balls free. Nigga, I'm not giving a fuck about nothing. About
Rocking out with his cock out.
Hey.
That's what it's looking
Listen.
like. Pause.
Man.
But anyway,
He say he want to move somewhere where don't nobody know him.
I'm,
You said that. You said you want to move out of here. You ain't staying here.
I'm not staying. Why the hell would I stay in Oakland?
California. No,
Because
I'm
Oakland
moving
has
somewhere
so
where my
many
money going.
different places. Broadway Terrace.
That's why you
What?
can drive back down.
But your money ain't gonna last. You spending more money.
That
You see
You know
what?
who you
that
talking to?
Now,
little
you
street
also-
we rode down on the bike ride in Frisco. Let me tell you something.
But here's the difference,
You
though.
come out outside the road. Hey, that's Tiffany.
That was a different conversation too. This is money don't matter. I can live wherever.
Yeah.
You can.
That's what I'm saying. But if I still have a cap on my shit, then I gotta look like I don't look like I'm going to Broadway Terrace. I need to be going somewhere else, but my shit gonna stretch a little further.
I love Broadway Terrace.
But first thing I would do on some real shit,
That's different.
I would do my damnedest to try to figure out some way to reverse fucking gentrification somehow, somewhere.
you want to reverse it?
To the point to where everybody's getting priced out. Good people. Let me buy some of this property and let y'all come back in here for what y'all was paying out there and them sticks that y'all was paying.
Can
Anyway.
we just build my town?
That's fine. I'm talking about everybody else. We still gotta
talking
hold
about other
down the
people.
town.
We
I'm
gonna
talking about
have,
everybody else.
like-
Our people gonna be fine. Our friends and family gonna be fine. I'm not talking about them.
Yeah.
That's in your town. I'm talking about as far as the way our city is losing its people and its essence. Let me buy some of these properties, get some of these apartment buildings. Oh, they charge 42. How much you paying out there in the sticks? 18, 19? All right, come on, you had this for 19.
Boom.
Interesting.
That's word.
Because money don't matter, so I'm not worried about turning a profit.
No, I get it. I just would want to build a mecca of our own.
Well, for me,
Yeah, but you still need the infrastructure. I got you. I get what you're saying, though.
like everyone else
We
said,
can go for Wakanda. I get it.
Yeah. Can we get an Oakland and that's like Oakland, but not really? Black Oakland over here? I'm just saying.
Boy, that town, if she gonna be mayor, and oh Lord, Jesus,
Oh,
have mercy,
Lord.
Lord. Oh,
You don't think it'd be dope?
well, first of all, I never said that. That was never my words.
All I,
just
would
said,
ask,
oh Lord.
but I feel like you can change. Like people say, you can't change people, but I think that you can change people if you. And what I mean by change people, I'm just simply saying, like, you know how people have garbage and shit on their streets right now. Like if that was like in my town, you wouldn't be able to do that because I feel like you responsible for your land. If it's garbage on your land, I'm gonna fine your ass.
But
That's HOA.
before we get to Mike, real quick.
Okay.
But the other part about that, though, you wouldn't have a need to do that because I ain't charge you arm and leg just to dump your damn trash. You'll have a place to go and dump it where I'm not charging you $300 to get rid of
Well,
some
I'm
junk.
just talking about when people get out the car and throw the little paper on the side. That's what
No,
I'm
that's
talking
littering. That ain't
That's
the same.
littering. That ain't the same.
Porn.
as-
You know?
Yeah, it ain't the same as shit like my weeds. Is
Oh
going
no,
on the side of the
I'm not
house.
talking about like that shit that's on the corner, like you know, like on
No, I'm talking
West
about, like,
Brandon
dumps,
Market.
yeah.
That's like dumb stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Okay.
talking about just like the everyday care of where you
Your
live.
street.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
You want your shit to look like Canada.
Yeah, don't dump nothing.
But it helps though when people
Might
are
go to
owners.
Dubai, don't
Exactly.
spit either. Slap
It
you.
just helps. It just
It
helps
helps when
it helps
people
when you're
own.
owners because
When
now
you
you
own.
have pride in it because it's
Yeah,
yours.
it's yours.
That's the difference.
If I don't,
What you got, Mike?
What you gonna do?
first things first, break bread like Jesus said.
The white Jesus or the black Jesus?
Black Jesus.
I got the wine.
The wool.
The wool. Okay, the wool. Not the Hell's Angel one. Not the Hell's Angel one. Okay, cool.
He's stupid.
Just making sure which one he.
Oh,
you know.
God.
I'm taking care of everybody real quick.
Terry,
And
that includes
He
Terry.
gotta take care of kids.
I'm just
I got you.
I'm just asking.
He ain't gotta move to a condo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
gonna take care of
I'm
Terry.
gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna take care of my baby mama. You know what I'm saying?
The one that had the slippers with no shoes on.
Yeah,
You gotta take care of your son.
Tag,
Yo,
yeah.
People don't recognize the real. I love that you said that. So you just want some cool, dope points with me because it's always a fight, and it's never. People don't pay attention to you. Have to. How she feels is a direct result of what she'll put into your child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I understand that. But if the roles were reversed, would she do the same thing to you?
Fuck
Can't
her.
worry about that.
I know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, I mean, I don't know if
I
she
wouldn't
would.
give a
Okay.
fuck.
I don't know if she would, but you can't.
And
Okay.
I'm definitely having some more kids. And I don't have to worry about money.
So you gonna just shoot up the?
Full clip, extended clip.
Wait, you going to Bays?
Hey,
Because they got hell of them.
listen. Yes.
They got hood twins and everything else. You said with all the.
Oh,
all
you
the
said
sons?
that. Oh, okay.
Okay, you said the baby.
Yeah, you said. I'm like, what are you talking
You
about?
said Bays with all the sons.
Okay,
they
you
got
didn't
the
say,
hood
but you didn't say
twins.
yourself at that.
We
You just said
we
babies.
doing all that. I'm
Okay,
gunning that mother. My
I'm wondering how
nickname is
the
gonna
kids-
be Shine Poe. How I'm shooting the club up. Shit, yeah. Have some more kids.
So your new name gonna be Sweet Baby Mike.
Sweet baby Mike.
Sweet Baby Mike.
Big ass Cadillac. I'm gonna definitely do some nigga shit. Got to. I think nigga shit is necessary. 'Cause you know what I'm saying. You can't. That's something you just can't hide. You gon' do it. You gon' do it. Like I get chill. I got chills in my body when I used to drive Hellcats at work. Like, and it's like, oh nigga, I get my hands on any kind of money. This is where it's at. So I wouldn't be able to resist that itch if I did get that kind of money.
I eat my nigga stomach and ass.
Yeah. See, so that's what it look like for me.
Yeah, well,
And
I don't think that's nigga shit, but I feel you.
the
That is.
second
That's white
part
people shit.
That's
of
nigga
the
shit,
question
too.
is, to you, what is the key to living a good life?
Happiness.
In your opinion, what's the key?
3 words.
3 words.
3 words. What's the key? 3 words. What you got, Keith?
Happiness, health,
What's one word?
and that third one is a tough one because both them two is just like happy. If you happy and you healthy, and family, that's key to my success.
Mine was friends, health, and patience.
All right, I can see that. Give me family, because most of my friends I consider family anyway. So they're
Okay.
all tied in together. Health and value. Because I got to be able to give some kind of value to this life I'm living. If not, then it don't really.
In your lane.
This nigga here.
You gonna take care of what you gotta take care of. Whoever's there in your circle is there in your circle, and that's gonna take care of itself. As long as you minding your own motherfucking business, you ain't gotta worry about nobody else.
Interesting.
In your
It's
lane.
your people.
So those are my 3 words.
Interesting.
All right. We got birds and salutes before we get up out of here. Anybody?
I got a bird for the Chicago PD who let the black woman, be killed in the Walgreens, and they are talking to the suspect through his lawyer. What the fuck is that about? I just feel like it's just another example of how America doesn't value, people, let alone black people. Because I feel like if we were at Walmart and you called me up there and I pull my strap and get it done,
You going to jail?
I'm going to jail fast.
'Cause
And you going to jail too for calling me. So I just don't understand.
You in on this?
I don't understand. And she had 5 kids and family and people who loved her, and
She was
she
disabled.
stopped by simply to pick up some stuff on her way somewhere else, and you ended her life. And I just feel like fuck you, fuck the police, fuck your friend, and I hope everybody.
Too.
Yeah,
I think everybody. You call that person knowing what the fuck they gonna do.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I'm not about to, don't call me in the middle of the night with some drama and don't think I'm not gonna show up with, you know what I'm saying, with the blicky. You know what I'm saying? That's just out. Because you know what you're doing when you call me.
You call me.
You know what I'm saying? Right, you call certain people for certain shit.
You know.
So you knew that motherfucker was gonna come up there wilding like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that motherfucker need to be thrown under the jail.
And how do you confront somebody and shoot them in their face?
In the face.
And they don't have a weapon. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I feel like that whole situation is just trash as fuck. And I feel like they need to be doing something about it. So that's my bird.
You got one, Keith?
Yeah, actually, I got two.
Okay.
Two birds. One is the white dude that killed that 15-year-old in the gas station for listening to rap music.
Yeah, he had him. That nigga.
That's my bird. Like,
as fuck.
that, you dumb as fuck, because basically rap music, and you think like all rap music is bad, and is, you know, you think that I'm no good. I don't belong on this earth because I listen to rap music. Basically, that's what you're telling me. So, and then my other question is, if a white dude listen to rap, you gonna kill him too?
That's a question.
Anybody know what the acronym for rap is?
What?
Rhythm and poetry.
Interesting. Did not know that.
Okay.
Yep.
And then my second bird goes to the dumbass motherfucker in Louisiana that wants to lick the bluebell, stick his finger in the bitch, and put it back and record it. An old grown ass nigga at that. But they arrested this dummy. You know, so you get my bird, you big dumbass.
You need to get a sheet.
You dumbass.
He need to do 5 years just for doing that dumbass shit.
And then 20 for food tax.
Don't let me be the judge on some of this shit.
That's why y'all can't put your old ass daddies on Twitter.
Talk to him, nigga.
Leave
First
the
of
old
all,
niggas where they
hey,
at.
this is why y'all need to be doing
Shout out
jury
to
duty. Wow. this is why y'all need to do jury duty. For motherfuckers like this also.
Yeah.
For the white motherfuckers and for motherfuckers like this.
I'm walking in, I'm writing guilty on a piece of paper, and I'm giving
Once I hear all the facts.
and I'm leaving. That was some dumbass shit.
That was
he
dumb.
did.
He was hella stupid.
What you got, Mike?
I got a bird for white America for fucking with OJ the way they fuck with OJ. You know what I mean? Like, nah, because
Hold on before you finish. You know OJ does this shit to himself too.
the nigga's on a golf course,
I
bro.
understand, but-
Let that dude live,
What
man.
happened?
What happened?
Go ahead.
No, I mean, OJ makes a tweet or
He put out
whatever.
a
You
video
just got
today.
motherfuckers in there. Yeah, you got motherfuckers in the comments that's, you know what I'm saying, with the bullshit about his past and all that. And I get it. Maybe OJ's not worried about it. But I don't like reading about that shit.
But it was
The nigga-
black and white people, though. Just
That's
for the
why I
record.
said America.
Okay.
Like,
But you don't think? I'm just playing devil. You don't think OJ brings some of this shit to himself too?
No.
because
Not now.
he's on a golf course
No, I'm saying-
enjoying his fucking day.
Before?
What's with the...
If I'm gonna write a book, if I did it,
That's dumb.
that's what I'm saying. Some of the
That's
shit,
dumb.
like you antagonizing the bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
But even the shit that he did when he got arrested, I gotta steal back my own shit? And a motherfucker moved from this side of the room to this, and I go do 8 years?
Stop, niggas.
And bring the heat. I get it. Bring the heat.
I'm about to say that's something else.
It's
Come
not
on,
even-
man.
It's not even about to bring the heat.
My
I'm gonna let you finish your bird.
point is, OJ did it. He did his time, and he paid it. Well, not paid his dues, but he did all the shit he was supposed to do for the shit that he did. Okay, let the niggas. He's trying to turn a new chapter in his life. Leave that nigga alone. He been through what he had to go through. Let that dude live. Let him tweet in peace or whatever the fuck OJ want to do. You shouldn't always be breathing down this nigga back for some shit that happened in the past. Let that shit
Okay.
go. Fuck y'all.
You asked. Okay.
Okay.
I actually don't have a bird or a salute.
Can I steal yours? 'Cause I have a salute. Procter & Gamble was super dope for that new commercial that they made, How They See Us. And they basically made a commercial where it's a black man and he is with his son and the white lady is scared in her car. And then he's trying to get on the elevator full of white people and they won't let him on the elevator. They close it and watch it just close. Mm-hmm. And then he goes to the swimming pool and the white people get out the pool because him and his son is in the pool. And then they say it pans to All Rise in the Court and he's a judge. And it's just basically saying like, they'll see you however they see you, but still shine is what I took from it.
That's what it
So
sounded like.
I
Yeah.
felt like that was one of the dopest commercials I've seen since the men commercial with Gillette.
Yeah.
And I just felt like that. I haven't seen it on TV yet. I only saw it on Twitter and I shared it on Facebook and stuff. but I definitely felt like that was a powerful ass.
It's saying a lot without saying
a lot of anything, and it was like, damn, I watched it like, whoa, I need to share this, and I need to spread this love. So
gotta check that out. Yeah. All right, we got anything else?
No, thank you for having me again.
No problem. All
You
right,
back
man.
next week?
Yep.
No,
Okay.
Mike said I gotta always
All right,
come,
cool.
but
Yep.
Cool.
I'm gonna find something to do.
Hey, y'all niggas is crazy, man. All right, well, we want to thank y'all for listening. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.